Welcome everyone to my WWE Extreme Rules 2011 pay-per-view review. Tonight's pay-per-view was pretty decent. Not as good, not as good as WrestleMania, but it was a decent pay-per-view. Only match was Randy Orton versus CM Punk, last man standing. This match was pretty good, better than the one they had. I would say almost better than the one at WrestleMania. Pretty good match, a lot of, good use of weapons, steel chairs, candlesticks. They really just, beat the hell out of each other just to see who the last man standing would be. Finishing came when Randy Orton hit his RKO from the second rope, the second turnbuckle. Well, Punk was on the top rope, but Randy was on the second. Pretty good spot. It was, like a big old spot, but, it's something to end the match. Randy wins. Following that, we got Sheamus versus Kofi for the United States title in a tables match. This match was okay. Nobody was really into it. I wasn't, but except for Kofi's big spot when he put Sheamus through a table with the boom drop from the top turnbuckle to the outside. That was pretty cool. To win the belt and bring it back to Raw. After that, we had the tag team country whipping match with JR and Lawler versus Cole and Swagger. This match was pretty much dead. It really wasn't much. Just like last year's pay-per-view, basically. I mean, last WrestleMania's pay-per-view. Finish came when Ross had Cole in the ankle lock, and Swagger came in. He tried to take him off, and Ross tried, was whipping him. And as he was whipping Swagger, Cole rolls him up and pins him for the win, and now we never get to hear the end of Michael Cole. You know how he is. He just runs his mouth for being undefeated, winning 2 straight pay-per-views, yada yada yada. After that, we got Cody Rhodes versus Mysterio, Falls Count Anywhere match. This match is pretty good. Better than WrestleMania. WrestleMania was good. This was pretty good. A lot of good spots between them two. Went from the ring to the crowd to backstage, back to the ring. Finish came with Rey Mysterio was in the corner, but he's on the top corner, and I think Cody was trying to do something, and Rey caught him with the green mist. I was surprised because Rey Mysterio never done the mist, so I was like, what the hell did he just do? So he does that, and he hits Cody with the 619, pins him for the win. I kind of saw this coming, but I didn't expect the mist to happen. After that, we had Layla versus Michelle McCool, loser of East WWE match. Rumors were that Michelle was leaving WWE. This would be her last match with them. Layla wins after she counters the pin to Michelle after Michelle hit her version of the Styles Clash. So Layla, she's crying because she just made her best friend leave, but they're not best friends. She leaves the ring. Michelle's crying in the ring, and all of a sudden we hear music, and it's Kharma, aka Awesome Kong. She comes out. She wears her I believe it's the same as she wore in TNA. She came out. She kind of, the way she would walk, toward the ring, and she goes after Michelle McCool. Michelle tried to get away, but she couldn't. And Kharma grabs her by the hair, gives her the implant buster, and she does that laugh that she's been doing in her promos, and then she goes quiet, and then she'll laugh again, and she'll go quiet. It's kind of psychotic, but it was kind of cool. And then we see the Divas backstage just looking like scared, like that look on her face, like, oh shit. After that, we had Christian versus Alberto Del Rio, the ladder match for the vacant world title. This match was pretty well done. A lot of back and forth action, interference with Bros Clay. Alberto Del Rio nearly won this match up until Edge came out and is in a Jeep, and he caused a distraction, causing Christian to push the ladder with Alberto Del Rio on it to fall out, and he is Bros Clay, who had been bleeding, he had got sent into a ladder, and it cut him open right here. He lost a lot of blood. Christian is our new World Heavyweight Champion. Finally, he gets the world title. It took a long time. I understand why, because Vince was mad at him for leaving WWE for TNA, But now that he's got the world title, he probably he probably got what he deserves. After that, we had a tag team lumberjack match. Big Show and Kane versus the core of Ezekiel Jackson and Wade Barrett. Big Show and Kane won that match after some miscommunication with Ezekiel and Wade Barrett. Basically, Ezekiel had to win, but Wade had to tag himself in and ended up losing the match for themselves. After that, we had Miz versus Cena versus John Morrison, steel cage triple threat. Originally R-Truth was supposed to be in this match, but he lost his spot to Morrison. Earlier in the night, Morrison said he smelled a conspiracy theory. He tried to spell it. He said C-O-N conspiracy. It's kind of a funny segment, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So this match was okay. Match is pretty already dead. Nothing really good in this match. Miz did take an ugly bump. He got a double suplex. He was on top of the cage, and Cena and Morrison, they got him and double suplexed him to the outside. You just see him almost landing on his head. That's pretty ugly. He got up okay, but it's still a pretty ugly fall. Morrison came close to winning this match until R-Truth came out and he attacks him. He enters the cage, takes him out. He takes out Cena. He doesn't attack Miz, but he beats him mostly on Morrison in this match. And what do you call it? Cena, the pinch comes with Cena and Miz on the top turnbuckle. Miz is trying to give Cena the skull crushing finale, and Cena counters it into attitude adjustment from the top corner, and Cena pins up for the win and the WWE title. Yeah, I really wasn't pulling for Cena. I was hoping anyone else would win. I didn't care if Miz won, I wanted R-Truth to win, but not R-Truth, John Morrison. If R-Truth was actually in this match, it would have been good if he did win this. Hill or not, I would have liked it. Well, that's my pay-per-view review. Next pay-per-view will be WWE Over the Limit, which will be May 22nd. I'll be doing my review on that. Other than that, I'll see you then. Later.